Thank you very much. One moment. We've got the technology here. Yes, well, welcome everybody. Pleased to see you all again. Another year goes round. All too quickly. Just a few words before we start anything. I won't go on too long. Now, can you all hear me now? Yes. Okay. Well, I'd just like to say thank you to our committee this year for sticking with us. It's been a bit of an emotional year, or more than a bit of an emotional year, with the loss of Tug Wilson and David Osgood. And I also gather that Bob Hewitt's wife is here today as well. Former chairman, of course, passed away earlier on this year. Tug and Dave are both big losses to the committee, but we were fortunate. We've had two others come forward, Roger Day and Peter Tuttiett, to take over some of the duties. Peter Tuttiett is our new chairman, our new treasurer. I would also like to mention the fact that we continue to support the Pensions Committee, and I just mentioned this briefly, but it is important. And Peter Ayes had to resign this year from the Area 8 Committee, which I think you probably all know about, which is the local committee dealing with the BAE pensions, etc. in this area. Peter Ayes was in fact the representative on the Joint Pensions Committee, and he has been replaced by Bob Hart, who I welcome him, very active member. I think at this stage also I must thank Airbus for supporting us. Airbus are very good to the RMSA, and with the demise virtually outfitting of BAE systems, we're grateful for that. We had hoped to have the manager of the site here this afternoon, but he's far too busy at this stage to come and join us. But we look forward to perhaps him coming here next year. We've had a reasonably successful year with all the events we've put forward. The David Curtis year has. We went to Avonmouth Docks on a visit in a boat and Oakham Treasures down near Portbury, and we had an autumn break down to St Agnes in Cornwall, which were pretty successful, I thought, despite the abysmal summer. Afterwards, we would like to. Well, we're going to have a meeting out in the bar to discuss events for 2013. So anybody that is interested at all, there's no commitment in what we're going to do next year in this regard. You're welcome to join us. Much of the success of the organisation now, the association now, is a result of our website. The website is proving to be invaluable in attracting new, younger pensioners, which we saw it could do with joining us. And for that, I would like to say very much thank you to Rob Farmer here.
You can't escape. There's no escape.
It's been a good year for the website in that regard. I won't go on much longer, but I must say that Those of you that remember David Farrer, he was a director in the early days of Concord, and he was also, I think, responsible for dynamics. But he's an active RMSA member, although he lives in Australia. But he makes his presence felt, and he wishes to be remembered by you all, and wishes you all a Merry Christmas. Now, before we say grace, I would like to call on Peter Cornell, please, to come and give us a rundown on the situation with regards to Concord and the move of the area collection to Philby.
Do it now? Yeah, okay. I'll go back. Sorry about that. Well, I'm Pete Cornell, and I'm the proverbial bad penny out here because I was with the company since 1946, and I know a lot of you, but I can't remember your names. Sorry, I'm not speaking up. So my apologies, I can't remember your names. I was with David Farrer in the early days of Dynamics at the end of my apprenticeship, so we moved around quite a lot since then. However, I'm on the board of the Bristol Area Collection Trust, and the majority of you may have heard the announcement that BAE Systems made last Wednesday. Basically, I'll read the statement because it's quite simple. BAE Systems is delighted to announce their support for the Bristol Area Collection Trust in creating the new Bristol Aerospace Centre. The company is working with the centre to ensure long-term conservation and display of the extensive collection of aerospace artefacts and archives. The centre will exhibit the region's rich aviation heritage, telling the stories of Bristol's great technological advances and the role of the community and workforce. BAE Systems have pledged to donate £2 million to the project, as well as £400 worth of design, construction and consultancy and project management support. This is a key component for the Bristol Area Collection Trust application to the Heritage Lottery Fund to support the creation of a new centre. The Trust is also in discussion with several major corporate stakeholders regards to their support of the project. And it goes on a little bit after that. But basically, ladies and gentlemen, we had planned to go to the HLF submission board on the 19th of December this year. We've been working with HLF, and they said, hang on a second, 19th of December, end of the year, and we know there's another big project coming in. If you submit it on the 14th of February, new year, new budget, and you've got a better chance. And we're going in for quite a sizable fund. And we're also talking, of course, to our major stakeholders there. The airfield closes at the end of next month, as you're aware. The aircraft is on the south side of the airfield, so to get it onto the heritage site on the north side of the airfield, we're going to have to do it before they dig the runway up. So there's pressure now on getting building work done and everything else like that. For those who know what the collection is all about, we've had been open at Kemble for many years now. We've had to close that because Airbus have developed an airplane called the A380, and all their test specimens have to be stored somewhere. And they want the Kemble site. So we've had to move out, and it's all in store in what we call the snow shed on the Filton site now. And it will be there for a couple of years, until we get the first of these buildings up and running. The snow shed has been repaired by BAE Systems, and we're working closely with them. We're currently talking about the design of this new building, and of course curtilage that goes around the site, which of course to BAE Systems is quite a lot of money in itself. If I could go on to this thing, we are working with a firm called Focus. Now Focus is a professional firm who put up H&F submissions, you know, and they'll tell you before they before they finish whether you've got a win or not. They've said that you've got a very, more than a strong case. However, they've just recently gone out for public support. You probably read it in the newspapers and things like that, asking for submissions. And if I could just read it out, we want to have your support as well. And anybody who's interested, please would you either go on to it's a firm called surveymonkey.com/s/Bristol Aerospace Centre. And this is a sort of questionnaire saying, please support us. Thank you very much. Thank you.